For the Premier, street checks are illegal. The independent legal opinion asked for by the Nova Scotia Human Rights Commission is clear. There is no power for the police to conduct street checks in HRM. Street checks are not reasonably necessary for the police to execute their duties. However, the previous government established a loophole that allows this practice to continue. My question, Mr. Speaker, can we either agree that street checks are illegal and end them, or not? There's no in between. Will the Premier commit to closing the loophole in the ministerial directive and ending street checks for good?
The Honourable Premier.
Absolutely, I completely agree with the member, and I completely agree with what we report. There's no place for street checks in our society. So we'll take steps to close that loophole. I know the minister is working with the department to make sure it's properly closed, and I know that the member tabled a bill today. So we'll look at that. We'll work with the opposition, but there is no place for street checks in Nova Scotia or in our society. Thank
you. The Honourable Member for Halifax Needham.
Mr. Speaker, recently I was disturbed to learn that the RCMP had refused to issue an apology for its heavy use of street checks, despite acknowledging the disproportionate harm it has caused Black communities. I know that a number of the members of this government were similarly dismayed. The Minister of Justice and the Minister of African Nova Scotian Affairs both said they were disappointed with the decision to not use an apology. Mr. Speaker, I'm sure the Premier was also very disappointed, and I would like to ask him, will the Premier condemn the RCMP's refusal to apologize for the harm that they've caused Black communities in Nova Scotia through their use of street checks?
The Honourable the Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I appreciate the member's question. I was surprised by the RCMP's position. What I would say is, as a province, we've apologized, and I just can't say it strongly enough. There's no place for street checks in this province or in our society, and we certainly, as a province, have apologized, and others should take appropriate actions as well.
The Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The previous government